The Australian government is up to a game-changing project for West Sydney residents who want to work closer to their homes and have more time for their families. As Sydney's currently operating airport is under pressure in terms of space and capacity, there is room and need for another airport. Join us today as we explore Australia's latest billion-dollar airport megaproject, which is one of Australia's most expensive infrastructure projects of all time. The Western Sydney Airport is a transformative infrastructure project that will boost economic activity and provide employment opportunities for people in the Western Sydney region, and it will meet Sydney's continuously growing aviation needs. The Australian government is investing in Western Sydney International Airport and has established a Commonwealth company to build the airport by 2026. The airport construction plan was finalised by the Australian government in December 2016. A groundbreaking ceremony for the project was held in September 2018 at the construction site. This modern megaproject will be a full-service airport operating without a curfew and offering international, domestic, and cargo services. It will generate thousands of jobs and opportunities for local businesses and will encourage more investments in the region. Western Sydney International Airport, also known as Badgerys Creek Airport, is a new international airport currently under construction in the suburb of Badgerys Creek. Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport has been in operation since 1919 and is one of the oldest airports in the world. Located just 8 kilometers from the city center, the airport site is now fenced on 3 sides of urban growth, with Botany Bay on its 4th side. Since the 1960s, there have been various proposals to build a second airport for Sydney. The federal government announced in 1986 that Badgerys Creek had been selected as the location for a second major airport for Sydney. The federal government then made a series of land purchases for the site, mainly during the period from 1986 to 1991, spending about 170 million Australian dollars. The resulting site covers a total of 1,780 hectares. The new airport is located 44 kilometers west of Sydney and 41 kilometers west of Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport. The site is located 13 kilometers south of the central business district of the city of Penrith and about 20 kilometers north of the central business district of the city of Campbelltown. The site is located in the administrative area of Liverpool, within the municipality of Luddenham, which is located 1 kilometer from the runway. The airport is also located within 7 kilometers of the World Heritage-listed Blue Mountains National Park. A thorough environmental assessment has led to sound measures to mitigate and manage the impact of the airport's construction and operations on surrounding communities. Construction of Western Sydney International Airport is underway and well on its way to commencing operations in 2026. The proposed design for the airport represents one of the largest and most ambitious earth-moving projects in the country ever attempted. For the earthwork, up to 20 million cubic meters of the earth will be taken from the hills in the construction zone during this construction phase, and will be rearranged on 1,780 hectares of land. The project is so large that it requires an army of 200 earth-moving trucks manned by hundreds of workers. In addition to the earthworks, 1 million tons of sandstone have already been transported to the construction site to be used as a support layer for taxiways, runways, and roads in the airport area. Before we continue, if you would like to learn more about billion-dollar construction projects around the world, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. The construction of Western Sydney Airport has encountered a few hurdles in its journey until now. The new management team of the airport has warned that the COVID-19 lockdowns and restrictions have affected the budget and schedule of the megaproject. Moreover, heavy rains in Sydney in early 2021 halted work on the project site for 5 weeks. All of this caused a delay in the construction schedule of the project, but things are going quite smoothly now. Western Sydney Airport is an ambitious project being built in stages in response to passenger demand. Stage 1, which will have a capacity for up to 10 million passengers per year, envisages the construction of a single 3.7-kilometer runway, a terminal, parking lots, aprons and taxiways, and other appropriate aviation facilities. A total of 2 runways are planned for the airport. The second runway will be built in the second phase. A passenger terminal with a floor area of up to 90,000 square meters will be built between the airport's 2 runways in the midfield area to optimize the connection between landside operations and the airfield. The terminal will also include landscaped gardens, entertainment venues, and dining and retail space. The entrance to the terminal will be furnished with high wooden ceilings, while vertical gardens will highlight the beauty of the airport. It will offer check-in counters, gates, and baggage claim areas for international and domestic operations. The airport will have its own car park with parking spaces for up to 12,500 vehicles. Future phases would include more improvements, however, this is not expected until 2050. With a total estimated cost of $11 billion, the Western Sydney Airport project ranks 8th on the list of the most expensive Australian construction projects ever undertaken. The Australian government and the Government of New South Wales are partnering to jointly finance and deliver rail links to Western Sydney International Airport. The Australian government has pledged to contribute up to $5.3 billion to the project. It includes $26 million to develop a detailed concept design for rail access on the airport grounds. Around $60 million will be allocated for the delivery of Sydney Metro. In the 2022 to 2023 budget, the Australian government has allocated $77.5 million to develop the final business case for the extension of the Sydney Metro from the airport to several areas. In addition, $1.2 billion are allocated to the M12 motorway over 4 years to support the new airport. The construction of Western Sydney Airport will transform the future of Western Sydney. The project engages with the industry on innovative solutions to promote sustainability and minimize the impact on the environment. Sustainable design, energy efficiency, and circular economy principles are key considerations for airport design. The major earthworks phase at the site of the airport has created thousands of jobs, with the airport expected to have created direct and indirect jobs for more than 28,000 people by the time it is completed. The economic analysis shows that the new Western Sydney Airport would bring significant economic benefits to the region and the state of New South Wales in the broader sense. This megaproject's impact on the economy of Western Sydney in the period from 2020 to 2050 is expected to grow exponentially. The entire Sydney economy, which is currently around $15.7 billion, will grow to $25.6 billion. This megaproject has already led to more than $100 million being contracted to businesses across Western Sydney while being only at the beginning of the build. Despite smooth construction progress, doubts have risen about the environmental impact. Since the airport is located within 7 kilometers of the World Heritage-listed Blue Mountains National Park, this raises serious concerns about the wilderness, rivers, amenities, World Heritage status, and economy of the city of the Blue Mountains. Many objections have come forth regarding this concern. But with the construction of the airport well underway, there is no turning back now. What are your thoughts on this megaproject? Leave a comment below and let us know. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.